foul territory down the third base line and then belted one into left field just in front of the warning track, but was caught out. Here's the 0-1. That one looked at for a strike, the fastball down and in. So the count now, no balls and 2 strikes to the Vanderbilt Commodore, Kiambu Fentress. 6 foot, $175 from that right side. Talcott kicks and throws. That one lined, but it's going to be into the glove of Roman Trujillo at short. So now Fentress will drop to 0-3 on the evening here from Battle Creek, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from. So with 1 out in the top of the 5th, Fond du Lac up 2-0. It's going to bring up Cole Zabowski, who's 1 for 2 so far tonight. Talcott working out of the windup, the pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the off-speed pitch. So no balls and 1 strike to Cole Zabowski, who's 1 for 2 so far. At single back in the first, flew out to right field in the 3rd inning. 6'5", 230 pounds, the Ole Miss Rebel. Talcott kicks and deals. That one, another big swing and a miss there from Zabowski. So Talcott is quickly up on strikes here to Cole Zabowski, who's over at first base tonight. He's committed 2 errors so far through 4 innings of work. One of those coming back in the 2nd inning, as we'll see the 0-2 count. That one grounded sharply up the left side of second base. The throw over from Baker to second. Is it going to be in time? It is not. Single. So Zabowski will be awarded with his 2nd single of the night for big Cole Zabowski, a 1-out single. So we'll see what Troy Black can do now from the right side, the Kentucky Wildcat. Well, he's having himself a night. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight, with a single back in the first and in the third. Talcott kicks and throws. The fastball looked at for strike 1 downstairs on the outside corner. So no balls and 1 strike to number 8, Troy Black. Talcott steps off the rubber and throws. That one looked at for strike number 2 over the plate, knee high. So for the 2nd straight time, Talcott is quickly up on strikes to batters, but it's Cole Zabowski who stands on first, reaching on the single. Talcott gets ready and throws. That one fouled off into first base side, and rushing over from second, Will Baker. Pardon me, it's going to be the first baseman, Caleb Henderson, who can't make the grab. So we'll reset and do it again to number 8, Troy Black, out of the University of Kentucky. Well, 2 games against Battle Creek this season. He was just 2 of 9 heading into this one. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. He now has hits in 5 out of his last 7 games. As we'll see the 0-2 count to Black with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Zabowski stands on first after reaching on his 2nd single of the night. Talcott leans over, gets the sign from Osborne. Sets and works out of the stretch and throws. That one grounded there, fielded by Baker at second. Throws over to first, and it's in time for route number 2. Baker bobbled it at first there, but then was able to pick it up and throw over to first for route number 2. Zabowski's going to push over to second. It's going to bring up Mitch Bowe with 2 outs from the left side. So Bowe is 1 for 2 on the night. He had a single in his last at-bat. He grounded into the 3-1 putout in the first inning. 2 outs. He has a base runner. On second, it's Mitch Bowe, who's batting .300 this season. 5'9", $175 from that left side. Squared stance, swings the all-black barrel. The blue and black Franklin batting gloves. Here's the pitch. That one, fastball, looked at for a strike on the outer edge, thigh high. So no balls and 1 strike to Mitch Bowe, who this season, with runners in scoring position and 2 outs, he's batting .250, 12 at-bats, 5 RBI. Talcott leans over the left thigh, steps off the rubber now. Tries to get a little more grip on his fingers on his right hand. Now we'll lean over once again to get the sign from Osborne. Likes what he sees, sets, and throws. That one is going to be a bloop shot into center field, and rushing after this one is going to be Nate Jones for route number 3. So the Fond du Lac Doctor they pick up no runs. They grab 1 hit, no Battle Creek errors, and Fond du Lac leaves one on base. We'll head into the bottom of the fifth inning. The Dock Spiders still lead 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Beat the heat and humidity this summer with a Bryant AC and Perfect Humidity System from our AirTech heating team. With the right cooling products from Fond du Lac and Rippon's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, you can experience superior comfort all summer long.
From installation to service and maintenance, we provide whatever-it-takes solutions for almost every budget. For whole home comfort in Fond du Lac, call 924-6742, and for our Ripon office, dial 239-4307.
You can also find us on Facebook and the web at airtech911.com.
There's nothing like making a meal with every pot and pan you own.
Hours of dishes.
Savor every bite of this meal, chef, because for dessert, you'll be having
So many dishes.
That meal will always be there, but Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box is only here for a limited time. Double the marinated steak, nacho cheese sauce, a 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a medium drink. All for $5. At participating locations, spices may vary, tax extra. Twice the amount of steak is compared to the steak nacho supreme.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the bottom of the fifth inning where Fond du Lac leads 2-0. And for the Battle Creek Bombers, we will see batters 2, 3, and 4 up. It's Will Baker to lead things off from the right side. Gagliardi kicks and throws. Fastball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 1. So Gagliardi comes in his fifth inning of work. He's dealt 66 pitches so far tonight, as it's a 1-0 count to Baker. Gagliardi out of the stretch now offers. That one lined hard but foul down the third base line. So the count will push back even at 1 to number 6, Will Baker, who's batting .297 this season. And for Baker on the leadoff spot, kind of same as in overall batting. He's batting .300 in the leadoff spot, 20 at-bats, has 1 walk. Baker with the squared stance swings the all-black barrel. Gagliardi steps off the rubber and deals. Oh, that one's going to hit Baker in the back. So for the second time tonight, Gagliardi has sent 2 base runners to first on hit by both of them on the back to right-handed batters. The first was to Caleb Henderson back in the second inning. So Baker's going to reach first as he's hit by the pitch there. And for Will Baker, he's been hit by a pitch now 3 times this season in his 21st start, his 25th appearance. And from the left side now, it's going to bring up Alec Cargan, who's 0 for 2. Reached on an error, though, in the third, grounded out to first base in the first as the first pitch is looked at for ball number 1. 1 ball and no strikes to the DH, Alec Cargan. Cargan steps from that left side, swings the all-black barrel, shin guard on the right shin. Gagliardi kicks and fastball taken in and low. So 2 quick balls, no strikes to Alec Cargan, who's been really hot against the Dock Spiders this season. Coming into tonight, he's 11 for 20, 5 RBI, 4 runs scored. And out of those 11 hits, 4 doubles and 1 triple. The 2-0 count to Cargan. The pitch. Fastball looked at low inside once again, so 3 straight balls to Alec Cargan as Will Baker stands on first after being hit by the pitch. Stutzman will swap out balls with home plate umpire Michael Chuckerman. So it's Alec Cargan. He's on a 4-game hit streak as well, 8 of 18 during that span. 4 doubles, 6 RBI. So it's a player that's been really hot, 0 for 2 so far tonight. The 3-0 is taken for ball number 4. So Baker's going to push over to second, and Cargan is going to move over to first. As we look down to the Dock Spiders to dugout, if we will see any action from field manager Zach Charbonneau. And we look down to the bullpen, we see no one warming up really, so Gagliardi is going to stay on the mound for Fond du Lac, and it'll bring up Caleb Henderson. who, as we mentioned, was hit by that pitch in the second inning and then was walked in the third. Henderson from the right side with the open stance, the all-black barrel. Runners on first and second for the New Mexico State product. Here's the pitch. Fastball looked at for strike number 1 on the inside corner just below the belt. So no balls and 1 strike to Caleb Henderson, who with runners in scoring position this season, he's batting .364, batting .333 overall. Gagliardi leans over to get the sign from Stutzman. Sets at the belt, rocks and deals. That one way over the back of Henderson. So if Henderson didn't duck below that one, that one was going to smack him in the belt, the breaking ball. So the count pushes back to even 1 ball and 1 strike now to Caleb Henderson, who just finished his junior season at New Mexico State. Was drafted by the Chicago White Sox back in 2016 in the 29th round. Decided not to go. So he takes his time from the right side now. Spent some time at Arizona Community College, where he was Conference Player of the Year at Central Arizona, Here's the 1-1. That one lined hard. It's going to be fielded by Bo at short on the backhand. The throw over to second. The relay to first. Is it in time? It is not quite in time. But an excellent play there from Bo at short to get the out at second for route number 1. So Caleb Henderson is going to reach first on a fielder's choice. Cargan is going to be thrown out at second. And Baker is going to push over to the third base bag. So it's going to be runners on the corners now. Would have been a huge double play. But the throw from the second baseman, Jacob Adams, not quite in time. So runners on the corners. It brings up Connor Bailey, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. He steps from the right side. Gagliardi gets the sign, sets at the letters. Kicks and throws. That breaking ball taken upstairs and in for ball number 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Connor Bailey. He's batting .303 on the season, 36 hits, but he's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Runners on the corners, 1 out. The pitch. That one, breaking ball taken low and away. So 2 balls and no strikes to Connor Bailey, who with runners on scoring position this season. Well, Bailey's batting .310, 42 at-bats. He has 13 RBI. Runners on the corners, 1 out. It's a 2-0 count. Bottom of the 5th, Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Gagliardi kicks and fires. That breaking ball taken way upstairs on the inside corner. So 3 straight balls now to Connor Bailey. We saw a 4-pitch walk to Alec Cargan 2 batters ago. As runners are on the corners, it's a 3-0 count to Bailey. Bailey with the open stance from that right side. The all-black New Balance cleats. Here's the pitch. That one taken for ball 4. So it's another 4-pitch walk. The bases are going to be loaded as Caleb Henderson's going to push over to second. Bailey is going to be on first. So we see no action from the Dock Spiders dugout down there as Stutzman stands on the rubber with Gagliardi. So Gagliardi, he's only given up 2 hits so far tonight. But for Gagliardi, he's dished out 5 walks and has dished out 2 of them here in this inning. He's faced 4 batters. And he also hit Will Baker with a hit by pitch in the first at-bat in the 5th. So now field manager Zach Charbonneau will go on to the rubber. The bases are going to be loaded with 1 out. And Zach Gartner from the right side. We'll take a quick break here. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dock Spiders Baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelli's of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
May we all get to grow up in a red, white, and blue little little town. Get a one-star hand-me-down Ford to try to fix up. With some part-time cash and driving a tractor, found a sweet little thing. Wears your ball cap backwards, kind of place you can't wait to leave, but nobody does, 'cause you miss it too much. May we all know that nothing ain't cool till you wear the new off. The sound of a quarter rolling down the jukebox. Play the Travis Tritt right above the Tupac before you get lost.
With Zach Gardner from the right side. 1 out, bases loaded. It's Ben Probst on the mound for Fond du Lac. He kicks and throws. That one taken upstairs for ball 1, ladder high on the inside corner. So 1 ball and no strikes to Zach Gardner. Ben Probst now on the mound for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Probst sets at the letters and throws. Fastball, big swing and a miss there as that one is taken down and in. Strike number 1 to Zach Gardner. As ones are hot across the board now. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Bases juiced up for number 33, Zach Gardner, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Probst sets at the letters out of the stretch. The pitch. Fastball upstairs on the inside corner will go down as ball number 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Zach Gardner, who's batting .316 on the season. Zach Gardner with the bases loaded. He's batting .400, 5 at-bats, 7 RBI. Probst gets the sign from Stutzman. Rocks and throws. That one, big swing and a miss there from Gardner on the fastball on the inside corner. So they count back leveled at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Zach Gardner here. Probst comes in here after Gagliardi allows 3 runners on. So Probst, the right-hander out of the University of Iowa. It's a 2-2 pitch. He kicks and deals. That one is skied high and to the outer edge of the infield. Cole Zawalski over there at first is going to make the grab for out number 2. So Probst is 1 out away from getting the Dock Spiders out of the jam here. Ben Probst out of the University of Iowa. We went over his numbers. He was excellent against Kalamazoo in relief a couple days ago on June 30th in that 5-2 win. He pitched 2 innings, gave up just 1 hit, dished out 3 strikeouts on the 6 batters he faced. So now with 2 outs and the bases loaded, I'll bring up Drake Osborne, who's 0 for 1 with a walk so far tonight. He was walked in the 2nd, grounded into second base in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. That one, fastball taken upstairs for ball 1 on the inside corner. So 1 ball and no strike to Drake Osborne, who's batting .241 on the season with the bases loaded this season. Osborne .258 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs, .286. Here's the 1-0. That one lined hard into left center field, but a couple steps over, and Fentress will make the grab from center field for out number 3. So for the 2nd time tonight, Battle Creek is going to leave 3 runners on. They pick up no runs. They grab no hits, no Fond du Lac errors. We head into the top of the 6th inning where Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
From the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before Farm to Table, there was just good, wholesome food, grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back into the ballpark at C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. The Fond du Lac Doc Spiders lead the Battle Creek Bombers a score of 2-0. We head into the top of the 6th inning. We'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 up for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. It'll be Chris Ayers to lead things off. Walter Talcott comes in his 6th inning of work. He's ditched out 88 pitches so far tonight. We've only seen one call to the bullpen, and it came in the last inning for the Doc Spiders. Talcott sets and throws. Fastball looked at for a strike on the inside corner, knee high. So no balls and one strike to Chris Ayers, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. 6'2", $195. Talcott working out of the windup. The pitch. That one, another big swing and a miss there from Ayers, who swings on the fastball on the inside corner. So no balls and 2 strikes to Chris Ayers, who was 6-19 against the Bombers prior to tonight. He's 0 for 2. Here comes the 0-2 count. That one, pop fly into left center field. Rushing back after this one is Nate Jones for the first out. It's an F8. For those of you keeping score at home tonight, Cam McGuire joining you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from. 8:48, the time reads here in Battle Creek, Michigan on Eastern Standard Time. Remember that, the game number 3 of the 4-game road stretch in Michigan here tonight. So for those of you listening back at home in Wisconsin, your time should read 7:48. 81 degrees and sunny here. So here's Andrew Bullock from the left side. The pitch. That fastball looked at for a strike on the outside corner, thigh high. So no balls and 1 strike to Andrew Bullock, who has one of the 2 Doc Spiders runs. He's 1 for 2, a single back in the 2nd, flew out to center in the 3rd. Talcott kicks and deals. That one, check swing there from Bullock. Are they going to get him? And they're not going to get him coming around. So the fastball that missed low and away, Bullock thought about going, but then a good eye. As the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out, no one on. Talcott rocks and throws. That one grounded back to the right of home plate for strike number 2, gently. So the count pushes to 1 ball. And 2 strikes to Andrew Bullock. A low-scoring affair here tonight from C.O. Brown Stadium. Not what we were expecting. 2-0 Fond du Lac leads in the top of the 6th inning. So it'll be a 1-2 count. Talcott sets at the belt. Now steps off the rubber and deals. That one, fastball looked at for ball number 2 on the outside corner. Knee high. So in 4 games this season between the 2 squads, 66 combined runs and 102 hits. Just 9 hits combined so far tonight, 7 of them going for the Doc Spiders as well as the 2 runs. It's a 2-2 count to Bullock, 1 out. Talcott kicks and fires. That fastball misses on the outside corner, looked at for ball number 3, thigh high. So 2 straight balls from Walter Talcott. We'll push the count full with 1 out, no one on. It's Bullock from that left side, who extended his hit streak to 6. Here's the payoff pitch. That one fouled off high down the third base side. So we'll reset and do it all again to Andrew Bullock. As we mentioned, he extend that 5-game hit streak to 6 in the second inning. He's now 8 of 19 during that span. Bullock will step back in from the left side. He swings the all-black barrel to shin guard on the right shin. 6'2", 255. Here's the payoff pitch. That one, check swing there from Bullock. They look down third, and they're not going to get him. Coming around as Alex Sanchez signals Bullock is safe. So Bullock will take the walk over to the first base bag. So there's 1 out and 1 runner on for Fond du Lac. A really good at-bat for Andrew Bullock, who has seen the ball very well on that at-bat. He saw with 2 check swings. Both of them, they didn't get him going. So a good eye there from the Chesapeake, Virginia native, as it's now going to bring up Braden Stutzman with 1 out, a base runner on first. Stutzman is 0 for 2 so far tonight. He's 5'10", a buck 85 out of Twin Falls, Idaho. Just finished his junior season with the Oregon Ducks. Talcott kicks and throws. Big swing and a miss there from Stutzman on the fastball. So no balls and 1 strike to Braden Stutzman. Talcott leans over to get the sign. Now deals. That one looked at for a strike on the outer edge, thigh high. So ones will be hot across the board. Or pardon me, it's going to be an 0-2 count to Braden Stutzman, who went waving on the fastball on the first pitch. It's 100 pitches now for Walter Talcott. So he sets out the letters and throws. That one looked at for a ball on the outer edge this time, thigh high. So it's a 1-2 count to Stutzman as Bullock stands on the first base bag. Stutzman swings the all-black barrel. Squared stance. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on hard. This one's going to drop into right center field for a base hit as Bullock's going to be sent to third. Stutzman will stay at first. The throw, is it in time? It is not in time from right field of Zach Gardner. So Andrew Bullock is just in time as he was trucking over to third base at 255 pounds. But don't be alarmed by the big man getting over there. He has 5 stolen bases this season, so field manager Zach Charbonneau knew exactly what he was doing when he sent Bullock to third. So it's going to be Braden Stutzman, first base hit of the night. He's now 1 for 3, and runners will be on the corners for Tyler Wardwell, who was walked in the second inning. He struck out in the fourth. We'll see what Wardwell can do with 1 runner in scoring position on third, and we also have one on first. And for Battle Creek, we'll see the pitching coach Mike Rubenthal out to greet Walter Talcott as he's over 100 pitches now. So it's just 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Fond du Lac leads 2-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. We see Rubenthal out on the rubber with Walter Talcott and Drake Osborne having a discussion. Now walking up to the mound is going to be the home plate umpire, Michael Chuckerman, who will get them going here. So it's the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Battle Creek Bombers in the 5th meeting of the season. Fond du Lac is 19-14 on the season. They're 3rd in the Northwoods League South Division. Battle Creek is in 5th place, 16-17. It's a Fond du Lac team that, you look at their splits, home and away, they're 13-5 at home, just 6-9 on the road. So there'll be runners on the corners. It's going to bring up Tyler Wardwell from the left side. Wardwell, the switch hitter out of Duke, facing the right-hander here, Walter Talcott. So it'll be Wardwell, 269 hitter on the season with runners in scoring position as he has Bullock over there on third. Wardwell's batting .357, 14 at-bats, 4 RBI. Talcott still on the mound. Kicks and throws. Fastball looked at for a strike inside and low. So no balls and 1 strike to Tyler Wardwell. Swings the all-black barrel, open stance, 6'2", $185. Talcott goes back for the pickoff to first, but Stutzman slides back in time. As the first baseman, Henderson, will flip the ball back over to Talcott on the rubber. Stutzman takes about a 6-step lead off the first base bag. It's an 0-1 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there from Wardwell on a fastball on the inside corner. So Talcott quickly up on strikes here to Tyler Wardwell. Where's number 4 here for the Dock Spiders in their road gray uniforms. Fondy across the chest and tan as we see the pickoff to first once again is not in time. So the lights shining bright down on C.O. Brown Stadium. The sun is setting to our left here from our vantage point in the broadcast booth. It's an 0-2 count, 1 out. Base runners on first and third as we see a ball from the Battle Creek bullpen roll out into right field. On the warning track as the bullpen catcher tonight for Battle Creek will go over and remove it and bring it back to its spot where it belongs. So it's an 0-2 count, 1 out. Fond du Lac up 2-0 in the top of the 6th. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. Blooper into center field. Is it going to drop? It is. Bullock is going to come home. Stutzman's going to stay at second. And Tyler Wardwell picks up the RBI single. And it's run number 3 on the board now. Fond du Lac leads 3-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. Tyler Wardwell getting it done with runners on the corners. And now for number 4, Tyler Wardwell. He picks up his 3rd RBI of the season and his 8th start, his 10th game played. So Wardwell is now 1 for 2 on the night. We go back to the top of the order where we find Jacob Adams. We'll see the field manager, Josh Rebant, come out on the mound for the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll take a quick break here. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Fond du Lac will have runners on first and second. With 1 out, they lead 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Help from the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We're in the top of the 6th inning, and we see the first call to the bullpen for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders after an RBI single from Tyler Wardwell, who puts the Dock Spiders up 3-0. There will be runners on first and second for Jacob Adams. Now on the mound is going to be Brett Manis, who just finished his freshman season at Ohio University. 13 appearances this year, 12 out of the bullpen. He has a 3.5 ERA. 2 saves, 18 innings pitched, has dished out 16 strikeouts, only allowed 11 walks, and has given up 17 hits. So it's the Southpaw Manis on the mound now facing Jacob Adams with runners on first and second, just 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball, big swing and a miss there from Adams. The fastball that was low on the outside corner. So no balls and 1 strike to Jacob Adams. The final line on Walter Talcott is going to be 5 1/3 innings pitched. He gives up 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 of which are earned, allows 2 walks, and dishes out 3 strikeouts. 27 batters he faced. So it's now Brett Manis' turn on the mound. It'll be his third appearance against the Dock Spiders this season. He pitched 1 inning in the 20-8 win on June 29th, just allowed 2 hits on 5 batters he faced. He's overall pitched 3 innings against the Dock Spiders this season, has given up 1 earned run, 4 hits in 3 innings. So here's the 0-1 to Adams. Manis sets at the belt, working out of the stretch. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the breaking ball in the outside corner. So no balls and 2 strikes to Jacob Adams. So it's a lefty-lefty matchup here for Adams facing Manis with runners on first and second with just 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Manis kicks, and he'll step off the rubber as Stutzman has a big lead off the second base bag. So Adams had the RBI single in the second. Since then has struck out once in the 4th. He flew out to left in the 1st. He's 1 for 3. The pitch, that one, fastball misses low and away for ball number 1, so it's a 1-2 count. Now to Jacob Adams, who's just batting .200 against left-handed pitchers this season, 3 of 15. Adams from the left side. It's a 1-2 count. Manis looks back to second, now deals. That one spikes the dirt on the outside corner. Stutzman, the throw to second. Is it in time? It is not. So it's going to be a 2-2 count. Now to Jacob Adams. So he's just batting right on that Mendoza line, facing left-handed pitchers this season. And for Jacob Adams this season, he's batting .278 overall. Looking for his 16th hit of the season. Here comes the 2-2. That one, big swing and a miss there on the breaking ball. So Manis comes in here. He picks up out number 2 and gets his first strikeout of the night. It's the 3rd strikeout overall for the Battle Creek Bombers here so far tonight, where Fond du Lac leads 3-0 from C.O. Brown Stadium. The time reads 9:01 on Monday, July 2nd. As the lights are shining down on the ballpark, the sun not completely down, however, as it will bring up Kiambu Fentress from the right side out of Vanderbilt. 6 foot, $175. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Manis kicks and deals. That one looked at for a strike inside corner, knee high. So Kiambu Fentress 0 for 3 so far tonight. As Stutzman will take the big lead off second. Wardwell with about a 5-step lead off first. Stutzman's lead off second there is about 8 to 10 steps as Manis checks back to second. Here's the pitch. That one, breaking ball, looked at for strike number 2, inside knee high. So Manis quickly up on strikes here to Kiambu Fentress. Manis comes in here, faces 1 batter, strikes out Jacob Adams, and he's quickly up on strikes here to the second one, Kiambu Fentress. Manis sets at the belt. The leg kick and a throw. That one, check swing there from Fentress, and they're not going to get him as that one misses low and inside. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kiambu Fentress, who plays his college ball at Vanderbilt, his hometown, Nashville, Tennessee. It's a 1-2 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second for Fentress. Manis gets the sign. Looks back to second once, now rocks and deals as Fentress calls time at the last second. So we're seeing Stutzman with a huge lead off the second base bag. We're seeing Will Baker, the second baseman, kind of toggle with him, as we'll now see Baker directly behind the second base bag. So a big hole in there between the 4-3 hole. If Fentress can split it as he stands from that right side. As Baker will move back to the left side of second. Here comes the 1-2. That one misses low and inside. So the count is now back level at 2 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs with runners on first and second. In the top of the 6th, Fond du Lac has grabbed 1 run here in the 6th inning. They lead 3-0. There's an RBI single from Tyler Wardwell, which sent home Andrew Bullock. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one swung on hard, but it's into the glove of Jordan Swiss at third, who doesn't even have to move for route number 3. So the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up 1 run off of 2 hits, no Battle Creek errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 2 on base. We'll head in the bottom of the 6th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Beat the heat and humidity this summer with a Bryant AC and Perfect Humidity System from our AirTech heating team. With the right cooling products from Fond du Lac and Rippon's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, you can experience superior comfort all summer long.
From installation to service and maintenance, we provide whatever it takes solutions for almost every budget. For whole home comfort in Fond du Lac, call 924-6742, and for our Ripon office, dial 239-4307.
You can also find us on Facebook and the web at airtech911.com.
There's nothing like making a meal with every pot and pan you own.
Hours of dishes.
Savor every bite of this meal, Chef, because for dessert, you'll be having
So many dishes.
That meal will always be there, but Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box is only here for a limited time. Double the marinated steak, nacho cheese sauce, a 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a medium drink. All for $5. At participating locations, prices may vary. Tax extra. Twice the amount of steak as compared to the Steak Nacho Supreme.
Welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the 6th inning where Fond du Lac increased the lead to 3-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. An RBI single from Tyler Wardwell. In the top of the 6th inning, we'll see batters 7, 8, and 9 up for the Battle Creek Bombers. To lead things off, it'll be Drake Osborne, who is 0 for 1 with a walk so far tonight. Ben Probst comes out on the mound. Here's the pitch. That fastball looked out outside corner for strike number 1. Knee high, so no balls and 1 strike. Probst throws. We have a pinch hitter in for the, pardon me, no we don't, the Bombers, as that one is swung on and missed there from Nate Jones. As it's an 0-2 count to Jones. As Probst comes in the bottom of the 5th inning and gets the last 2 outs for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. It's Jones from the left side. It's an 0-2 count. That one is in there for a strike. Jones will go down looking, and Ben Probst is going to pick up his first strikeout of the night. And it'll bring up Roman Trujillo in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fond du Lac leads 3-0. And Trujillo is 0 for 1 so far tonight. He was walked in his last at-bat in the 4th and grounded into the 1-3 putout in the 3rd inning. So Probst kicks and throws. Fastball taken down and in for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Roman Trujillo. Out of New Mexico State, Roman Trujillo swings the all-tan barrel. The next one, fastball taken for ball 2, inside ladder high. So 2 balls and no strikes to Roman Trujillo. Probst kicks and deals the 2-0. That one in there for a strike as it clips the strike zone on the inside corner, thigh high. So it's a 2-1 count now to Roman Trujillo, the shortstop for the Bombers. The pitch, that one swung on hard, but it's going to be fouled off into the Doc Spiders bullpen down the 3rd base line. So the count will push back even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Roman Trujillo this season, he's batting .257, 27 hits, but he's hitless so far tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Stands from the right side, the all-tan barrel. Slightly open stance. Here's the pitch. That one looked at for ball number 3, inside and high. So the count pushes full to Trujillo. It's Probst on the mound dealing for the Hawkeyes. Here's the payoff pitch. That one, big swing and a miss as Trujillo goes around twirling on that one. So it's back-to-back strikeouts from the Iowa Hawkeye, Ben Probst, who's pitching here for the Doc Spiders this summer. As 2 up and 2 down, both of them on strikeouts. It'll bring up Jordan Swiss, who's 1 for 3 so far tonight. Swiss steps from that right side, shin guard on the left shin, the alt-tan barrel. Probst steps off the rubber and throws. Check swing there as that one misses low in the dirt. They're not going to get him coming around. So 1 ball and no strikes. Battle Creek left 3 on in the last inning. They have no one on here, 2 outs. It's Swiss up to bat. It's a 1-0 count. Probst sets and throws. That one lined up the middle. It's going to split the 6-4 hole. It's a 2-out single from Jordan Swiss, who's able to extend the inning. He picks up his second single of the evening. He's now 2 for 4. Jordan Swiss, the third baseman. And it's going to bring up Will Baker, who was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance, as Gagliardi hit Will Baker to lead things off in the 5th inning, and then walked Alec Cargan. Caleb Henderson would then reach on a fielder's choice. Connor Bailey was walked, and Probst came in and got 2 outs on 2 batters faced. So it's Ben Probst here facing his 6th batter of the night, Will Baker, from that right side. Baker is hitless so far tonight. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt, lays it down the third base line. Probst is going to pick it up. The throw over to first. Is it in time? And it is for route number 3. So the Battle Creek Bombers, they pick up no runs. They grab 1 hit, no Fond du Lac errors, and Battle Creek leaves 1 on base. We'll head into the top of the 7th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well. And made right while you wait at 506 Main Street inside Cornelius Monpa BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back inside the ballpark at C.O. Brown Stadium. We head into the top of the 7th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for Fond du Lac. It's Cole Zabowski to lead things off from the left side facing Brett Manis. The pitch. That one grounded weakly to second. Baker is going to pick this one and throw it over to first, and it's in time for the first out. So Cole Zabowski drops to 2 for 4 on the night. And Brett Manis, he pitched 2 1/3 in the last inning, came in relief for Walter Talcott. He's now pitched 11 pitches. It just takes 1 pitch to get Cole Zabowski off, leading things off in the top of the 7th inning. So it's the southpaw Brett Manis on the mound for the Battle Creek Bombers. Where's number 11 for the Bombers? 5'11", $160. It's Troy Black from the right side. That one, check swing there. Are they going to get Black coming around? And they are. So no balls and 1 strike to Troy Black with 1 out. Manis kicks and throws. That one, another check swing, but this time they will not get him, as that one will miss for ball 1, the fastball on the outside corner. So it's Black 2 for 3 so far tonight. Manis wastes no time and throws. That one, big swing and a miss there as Black loses his footing. stays on his feet. However, the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Troy Black. Swings the all-black barrel, looking for his 3rd hit. Here's the 1-2. That one lined up the middle. It's going to be fielded by Baker, and the throw over to first. Is it in time? It is for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Battle Creek Bombers. As that one took an obscure hop in front of Baker, but was able to maintain it and throw over to first for the first out. So it'll bring up Mitch Bowe. We'll see if he can keep the inning alive. He was unable to do so 2 times tonight with 2 outs. With 2 outs tonight, Bowe is 0 for 2. He's 1 for 3 so far and a single in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. That one fastball looked at for a strike on the outside corner. Thigh high, so no balls. And 1 strike to the University of Iowa product, Mitch Bowe. Fond du Lac leads 3-0 in the top of the 7th. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, no one on. Manis kicks and deals that one line. That's going to split the 4-3 or the 6-4 hole, for a 2-out single from Mitch Bowe, who's now 1 for 3 with 2 outs so far tonight. He's 2 for 4 on the evening. And Bowe gets the hit off the left-handed pitcher, and Bowe struggled against lefties this season. Just batting .118. He now picks up his 3rd hit and his 18th appearance. Bowe overall as a hitter for Fond du Lac. He's batting .300. They'll bring up the other lefty, Chris Ayers, from the left side. 2 outs, a base runner on first. Manis kicks and throws. Fastball misses low and away for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Ayers, who's hitless so far tonight. He grounded out to second in the 2nd, struck out swinging in the 3rd, and flew out to center in the 6th. Manis steps off the rubber, will throw the pickoff to first, which is not in time. So Ayers, 6'2", $195. Stands with the open stance, the all-black barrel. Manis sets at the belt and throws. That one, fastball taken upstairs and in. So 2 balls and no strikes to Chris Ayers. Manis will look back to first and sets and throws. That fastball just misses the strike zone on the outside corner below the knees. So 3 balls and no strikes to Chris Ayers, who has been pretty solid against Battle Creek. 6-19 prior to tonight. He's 0 for 3 trying to reach here on the walk. It's 3-0 as the pitch is in there for a strike on the outside corner, just above the knees. So it'll be a 3-1 count. Ayers trying to get on base tonight for his first time. Bowe takes about a 5-step lead off second. Here comes the 3-1. That one swung on, but it's going to be into the glove of Brett Manis, as that bat just breaks right in half to Chris Ayers. So we'll head into the bottom of the 7th inning. Fond du Lac picks up no runs. They grab 1 hit. No Battle Creek errors, and the Bombers leave 1 on base. Fond du Lac leads 3-0 heading into the bottom of the 7th. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well, and made right while you wait at 506 Main Street inside Cornelius Monpa BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Nobody blowing up my phone. I ain't buzzing, man, and I ain't stoned, but I'm riding, flying higher than the blue sky.
And welcome back inside the ballpark at C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. The Fond du Lac Dock Spiders head into the bottom of the 7th inning with a 3-0 lead over the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for the Bombers. And we have the second call to the bullpen tonight for Fond du Lac. We'll get to the final line on Ben Probst in just a moment. Michael Hope will be on the mound now for Fond du Lac. Just finished his junior season at Shippensburg University. He's pitched in 8 games this season, has a 2-0 record, 2 saves, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, has only allowed 3 walks and 9 hits. That final line on Ben Probst, he pitches 1 2/3, gives up 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and faces 6 batters. So Hope will be dealt with Alec Cargan, Caleb Henderson, and Connor Bailey here in the bottom of the 7th. The time reads 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. So Hope sets above the letters, kicks and throws. Fastball misses low and in for ball number 1, so it's a 1-0 count to Alec Cargan, who is 0 for 2 so far tonight. He grounded into the first baseman in the first, reached on air in the third, was walked in the 5th. Here's the 1-0. That one, fastball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball 2. So it's a 2-0 count now to Alec Cargan. As Hope, he appeared in 8 games this season. None of them have come against Battle Creek in the 4 meetings. It's a 2-0 count. Hope, the leg kick and throws. Fastball, big swing and a miss there from Cargan. So the count will now read 2 balls and 1 strike on the scoreboard out there. And left center field, C.O. Brown Stadium, written on the top in white lettering. The scoreboard numbers light up in orange. It's a 2-1 count. Hope kicks, throws. That one, big swing and a miss on the fastball. So the count will push back even at 2. And it's Alec Cargan leading things off here in the 7th inning for the Battle Creek Bombers. Cargan has the leadoff hitter, .538 this season. 13 at-bats, 2 walks. Hope, the 2-2 pitch on its way. That one, big swing and a miss as Cargan will go down. So Hope sees 1 and he strikes out. Alec Cargan will get you your Northwoods League alumni update. Chris Sale, just a couple days ago on June 30th, pitched 7 innings against the New York Yankees in an 11-1 win. Only gave up 1 hit, only allowed 1 walk, dished out 11 strikeouts at Yankee Stadium, where they took down the Yankees 11-1. Chris Sale, a member of the Lacrosse Loggers in 2004. 17 appearances, a 2-1 record, a 1.91 ERA. Struck out 50 batters in 33 innings pitched. Now it's Caleb Henderson from the right side. Hope kicks and deals. That one fouled off back into the backstop for strike number 1. So Caleb Henderson, he was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. He was walked in the 3rd and reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. So you look at his stat line for the night, he's been all over the place, but it reads 0 for 1. Henderson with the open stance from the right side. Hope sets above the letters and throws. That one fouled off into the stance to the right of home plate. So Hope's quickly up on strikes here to Caleb Henderson. Just finished his junior season at New Mexico State. 62 starts for Henderson, batted .341 with 78 hits, 20 of which were doubles, 3 triples, and 10 home runs, 65 RBI. It's an 0-2 count, 1 out, no one on. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off again, this time into the netting to the right of home plate. So the count will remain the same, and we'll reset and do it again to Caleb Henderson. It's an 0-2 count, 1 out, no one on for the Battle Creek Bombers, who have left batters on base 5 out of 6 innings here tonight. They just have 3 hits so far. Hope leans over to get the sign from Stutzman. Likes what he sees. Now sets above the letters and throws. That one looked at for strike number 3. So it's back-to-back strikeouts from Michael Hope. 2 up and 2 down for Fond du Lac. And it'll bring up Connor Bailey with 2 outs. And this is the Battle Creek team. They're struggling offensively tonight. Just 3 hits. And the numbers don't show them struggling as of late. They've had 7 games in a row where they've reached double digits in hits. The last time they did not reach double digits in hits, well, that was June 25th. And in their last 5 games, they're batting .363, have 70 hits in the last 5 games, .323 in their last 10. So definitely trending upward, but not here tonight. The first pitch to Bailey, check swing, that one taken for ball 1, low and away. So 1 ball and no strikes to the left fielder, Connor Bailey. 0 for 2 with a walk so far tonight. He lined out in the second and grounded into a 5-3 put out in the third. Here's the pitch. That one this time looked at for a strike on the inside corner, thigh high. So it's a 1-1 count now to Connor Bailey. The left fielder wears number 1 for the Bombers. Grips the all-black bat, the black New Balance cleats. Slightly open stance as Hope gets the sign. Rocks and deals. That one taken low and inside for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count. Now to number 1, Connor Bailey out of San Diego, California. Plays his college ball at Willamette University. Just finished his freshman season. Was a .339 hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, no one on the pitch. That one clips the strike zone on the outside corner of the fastball, looked at knee high. So 2s are going to be hot across the board to Connor Bailey, who's batting .303 this season. Has 36 hits, 22 runs scored, 7 doubles, 14 RBIs. Got no one on base. The count reads 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the bottom of the 7th, Fondy leads 3-0. Hope kicks and delivers. That one fouled off hard down the first base line, up and out of place. We'll reset and do the 2-2 count to Connor Bailey. Once again, it was a third-team Division III All-West Region team honoree this season. Batted .339, as we mentioned. 64 hits, 12 of which were doubles, 4 triples, and 15 home runs for Connor Bailey. Has not had a home run this season. This is his 30th start, his 32nd appearance leading the Bombers. The 2-2 pitch on its way. That one is going to drop into right field for a base hit as it lands just short of Tyler Wardwell over there in right field. So it's a 2-out single for Connor Bailey, trying to ignite the flame here for the Battle Creek Bombers. It'll bring up Zach Gartner, and we'll see if he can follow with a hit of his own after Connor Bailey picks up the 4th hit of the night for the Battle Creek Bombers. They'll bring up Zach Gartner from the right side. Fond du Lac up 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs, a base runner. On first, it's Zach Gartner, who's 0 for 3 so far tonight. Stands with the way open stance from the right side. Hope kicks and deals. That one skied high into right field. Wardwell rushing after this one. He's still running and can't make the grab. Head high as it falls behind his head. Now rounding third is going to be Bailey. He'll stay put at third, and Gartner is going to advance to first on what they're going to rule as an E7. So Wardwell was rushing after that one, and it just kind of clipped the side of his glove. So hold on, because this inning is far from over as Connor Bailey stands on third and Gartner stands on the first base bag. So it's the 3rd error of the game for the Dock Spiders. 2 of them from Cole Zabowski at first base, and then that other one coming over from Tyler Wardwell in right field. Battle Creek with just 1. So it's going to be Zach Gartner getting on base for the first time tonight. He reaches on the E7 for those of you keeping score at home tonight. And there's runners on the corners. Or pardon me, that's going to be an E9 as they recorrect that one to right field. Runners on the corners for Drake Osborne. Here's the pitch. That fastball looked at for a strike on the outer edge, belt high. So no balls and 1 strike to Drake Osborne, who was walked in the 2nd, grounded into 2nd in the 4th, and then flew out to center in the 5th. So he's hitless so far tonight, but he's reached on base once. He has runners on the corners as the count reads no balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Hope sets at the letters and throws. Coming over to second now is going to be Gardner. That one is grounded to third. Black on the run. The throw over, and it's in time as Zabowski uses that long reach to raise his glove high above his head for out number 3. So the Battle Creek Bombers, they can't pick up any runs. They grab 1 hit, 1 Fond du Lac error And the Bombers leave 2 on base. We'll head on the top of the 8th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Keep things cool this summer with help from the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
Back to C.O. Brown Stadium. We head into the top of the 8th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll see batters 7, 8, and 9 up for Fond du Lac. So the bottom of the order leading things off here in the top of the 8th. Manis kicks and deals to Bullock. That one looked at for a strike, the breaking ball on the outside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Andrew Bullock, who is 1 for 2 so far tonight with a walk. The next pitch is looked at for strike number 2. Breaking ball almost identical on the outside corner just below the knees. So Manis quickly up on strikes here to Andrew Bullock. Manis, the southpaw, kicks and deals that one. Fastball upstairs on the outside corner will be taken for ball 1. So the bottom of the order tonight is 3 for 7 with an RBI, 2 walks. Here's the pitch. That one skied high, foul down the third base line as Swiss is trying to find it, but it's going to be up and out of play. So it'll be a 1-2 count to Andrew Bullock, who's leading things off here for Fond du Lac. The bottom of the order against the Battle Creek Bombers this season is 11 of 43, batting .256, 10 runs scored, 7 RBI. Well, 3 runs scored here as that one is chopped to first, but it's going to be fouled off. So the count will still be 1 ball and 2 strikes to Andrew Bullock, who has 2 runs. Here tonight, Tyler Wardwell, who's the 9th hitter, has the other run. As Fond du Lac leads 3-0 in the top of the 8th. It's a 1-2 count to Bullock. Manis sets in the all-black mitt. Now kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss there from Bullock. So Manis is going to lead things off in the top of the 8th inning. And he picks up his 2nd strikeout. We'll move down to Braden Stutzman, who's doing the catching of the balls and strikes so far tonight here from C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in where the time reads 9:33 Eastern Standard Time. And it's still pretty hot over here in Battle Creek, Michigan. The temperature at the start of the game, 84 degrees. It's dropped down to about 78. As the lights are shining down. The first pitch to Stutzman. That one is a pop fly down the first base line. It's going to drop for a base hit, so Braden Stutzman picks up his 2nd hit of the evening. He's now 2 for 4, as that was a little blooper. Reach about a third of the way down the outfield and just a couple feet fair of the first base line as the left fielder, Zach Gartner, was rushing after that one, but he saw it drop. So now it'll bring up Tyler Wardwell, who is 1 for 2 with 1 run scored and 1 RBI. Wardwell, the switch hitter, stands from the right side. The first pitch, that one grounded back into the backstop as it's off the handle of the barrel. So the count will read no balls and 1 strike. Wardwell was walked in the second inning. He eventually ended up scoring. He struck out in the 4th and had that RBI single in the 6th. Manis sets just above the belt. Working out of the stretch, he throws. That one swung on, fouled back hard just to the right of home plate as you hear that one ricochet up into the stands. So Manis will be quickly up on strikes to Tyler Wardwell, who committed an error out in right field in the bottom of the 7th for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, as Zach Gartner would be able to reach with 2 outs, but no blood to show for from the Bombers. It's no 2 count, 1 out, 1 base runner on. Here's the pitch. That fastball sprays upstairs on the outside corner. The pickoff down the first base line from Osborne is not in time. So the count will read 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wardwell, who's batting .269 on the season. With runners on base, Wardwell is batting .260, 123 at bats, 4 RBI. It's a 1-2 count, 1 out. Manis sets in the all-black mitt as I'll go for the pickoff back to first, but Stutzman trots back in time. So Wardwell, the switch hitter out of Duke. We've seen him 3 times tonight stand from that left side, but facing the southpaw here, he'll be from the right. Here's the 1-2. That one, bloop shot as it's fouled off and into about the 6th row of stands here to the left of home plate. The count will remain the same. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tyler Wardwell with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. 1 base runner on. Fond du Lac looking for their 20th win of the season. They're 19-14 right now, 3rd in the Northwoods League South Division. The Bombers sit in 5th place. They are 16-17 overall. They started the season 2-9, so they've definitely picked it up since then. It's a 1-2 count, 1 out. Manis sets at the belt, rocks and deals. That one, big swing and a miss there, and Manis will pick up out number 2. Both outs coming on strikeouts, and both of them coming on swings. We'll see if Jacob Adams can keep the inning alive for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Out of Ole Miss, Adams has struck out twice so far tonight. He is 1 for 4, flew out to left field in the first, had an RBI single in the second, which sent in the first run of the ball game, but since then has struck out twice. It's a lefty-lefty matchup here. Manis kicks and deals. Stutzman is going to steal over to second. Osborne, the throw, is it on time? And it is not. So Braden Stutzman is going to pick up the stolen bag, and for number 28, Braden Stutzman, it's his first stolen base of the season. He's been caught once. So Stutzman will move over to second, so now Adams has a runner on scoring position. He's just batting .158 with runners on scoring position this season. He's a .278 hitter overall. It's a 1-0 count, 2 outs. Manis kicks and fires. That one looked at for strike number 1. The breaking ball on the outside corner, knee high. So it's a 1-1 count here to the Ole Miss Rebel, Jacob Adams, who just completed his junior season for Ole Miss. Waves the all-black barrel, the open stance. Manis checks back to second once, twice, now deals. That one looked at for strike number 2. Breaking ball once again, this time inside corner just above the knees. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jacob Adams. 5'10", $170. Swings the all-black barrel, the black and blue Franklin batting gloves. Black Nike cleats. It's a 1-2 count, 2 outs. A base runner on second. Manis steps off the rubber and throws. That one lined up the middle. That's going to be fielded by Trujillo, and the throw over to first is in time for route number 3. So the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up no runs, 1 hit, no Battle Creek errors, and the Dock Spiders leave 1 on base. We'll head on the bottom of the 8th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Beat the heat and humidity this summer with a Bryant AC and Perfect Humidity System from our AirTech heating team. With the right cooling products from Fond du Lac and Rippon's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, you can experience superior comfort all summer long.
From installation to service and maintenance, we provide whatever it takes solutions for almost every budget. For whole home comfort in Fond du Lac, call 924-6742, and for our Ripon office, dial 239-4307.
You can also find us on Facebook and the web at airtech911.com.
Dishes for hours.
There's nothing like making a meal with every pot and pan you own.
Hours of dishes.
Savor every bite of this meal, Chef, because for dessert, you'll be having
So many dishes.
That meal will always be there, but Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box is only here for a limited time. Double the marinated steak, nacho cheese sauce, a 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a medium drink. All for $5. At participating locations, prices may vary. Tax extra. Twice the amount of steak is compared to the Steak Nacho Supreme.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the 8th inning from C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan, where the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders lead the Battle Creek Bombers. A score of 3-0. We'll see Michael Hope back to work on the rubber for Fond du Lac in his second inning of work. He pitched the full inning in the 7th for Fond du Lac. He allowed just one hit, picked up 2 strikeouts, and he faced 5 batters, so we'll see batters 8, 9, and 1 up for the Battle Creek Bombers. It'll be Nate Jones to lead things off from the left side, and Battle Creek struggling in the leadoff spot so far tonight. They are hitless in that spot. The Bombers are. They're 0 for 5. They've been hit by a pitch twice so far tonight, and they've struck out twice. Hope sets above the letters. Kicks and deals. Fastball way upstairs on the outside corner. Will go down as ball number 1, so it's a 1-0 count to Nate Jones. So hitless in the leadoff spot for the Bombers so far here tonight. They're 5 for 9 in the last outing against Doc Spiders in the leadoff spot. Here comes the 1-0. That one, big swing and a miss there on the fastball. So it'll be a 1-1 count. They're 5 for 9 in that leadoff spot in that 20-8 win over Fond du Lac back on June 29th. But hitless, as we mentioned, so far tonight. It's a 1-1 count. Hope gets the sign, rocks and deals. Fastball, big swing and a miss upstairs on the outside corner. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Nate Jones, who's 1 for 3 so far tonight. He flew out to left field in the second, reached on a base hit in the 4th inning, a 2-out single, and then struck out in the 6th. Hope will try to strike him out here. Here's the 1-2. That one fouled off hard over the stands as you hear that one ricochet off the billboard over there just behind the stands down the third base line. So we'll reset and do it again to number 10, Nate Jones. So he's batting .333 in the leadoff spot, 15 at-bats. It's been walked twice. So we'll see what it can do here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 count. Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Here's the offering. That one upstairs and a big swing and a miss. So Hope will strike out Nate Jones here in the leadoff spot in the bottom of the 8th inning. Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Just 4 hits tonight so far for the Battle Creek Bombers, a team that as of late they've been really turning it on. But the Doc Spiders pitching staff has been shutting the Bombers down here so far tonight, and it brings up Roman Trujillo from the right side. Black plays in from third. Here's the pitch. That one swung on hard, and a pop fly into right field. Rushing back after this one and making the grab out there is going to be Tyler Wardwell for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down as Hope will look to retire the side. That one goes down as an F9 to Roman Trujillo. For those of you keeping score at home, Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in, or we'll see if Jordan Swiss can keep things alive in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs and no one on. It's Jordan Swiss. He's 2 for 4 so far tonight. He flew out to center in the first, had a single in the third, flew out to left in the 4th, and then a single in the 6th inning. Swiss will step from the right side with 2 outs and no one's on. Grips the all-tan barrel, slightly open stance, shin guard on the left shin. Hope sets above the letters, a little knee bend, and now throws. That one, big swing and a miss on the fastball, low and away. So no balls and 1 strike to Jordan Swiss. So it's a 0-1 count, 2 outs, no one on. Here's the pitch. That one misses low and away. Fastball for ball number 1. So it's a 1-1 count to number 9. Jordan Swiss, who has 2 hits tonight here. He has 10 hits at home now. Jordan Swiss does. Here's the 1-1. That one lined into left center field. Right center field. Fentress will make the grab on the run head high for out number 3. So the Fond du Lac Dock Fighters retire the side. No runs for the Battle Creek Bombers. No hits. No Battle Creek errors. And no Fond du Lac errors, and no Bombers players left aboard. We'll head on the top of the 9th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Keep things cool this summer with help from the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
Welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. Fond du Lac leads the Battle Creek Bombers 3-0 here from C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. And we'll see a new pitcher on the mound for the Battle Creek Bombers. It'll be Noah Reed out of Cornerstone University. And for Noah Reed, he'll be the second player out of the bullpen. The final line on Brett Manis. He pitches 2 2/3 inning, 38 pitches, allows 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, dished out. 10 batters faced. So we'll see batters 2, 3, and 4 up. It's Fentress from the right side. He shows bunt as that one is going to miss for ball 1 on the outside corner. It's dropped by Osborne to his right, the fastball. So it's a 1-0 count to Kiambu Fentress, who's 0 for 4 so far tonight. Noah Reed in his 11th appearance so far this season is second against Fond du Lac. Reed kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner, taken above the knees. So they count back even at 1. Noah Reed pitched against Fond du Lac back on June 12th in that 6-2 win. He pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, dished out 1 strikeout, 5 batters faced. Here comes the 1-1. That one looked at low and away. Fastball for ball number 2. As the count reads 2 balls and 1 strike. Noah Reed has a 1.97 ERA this season, a 1-0 record. 2 saves, 13 2/3 pitched, 13 strikeouts dished out, only allowed 8 walks and 7 hits. Here's the pitch. That fastball misses way inside, upstairs, letter high to Fentress. So the count will push 3 balls and 1 strike to Kiambu Fentress, who's 1 for 1 so far in the leadoff spot, leading things off this inning. Here's the 3-1. That one, it's going to split the 4-3 hole as it's bobbled back into second there from Will Baker. It'll be a base hit for Kiambu Fentress, his first hit of the night. And he was going to beat that one out, Keambu Fentress, as the absolute Jets running down the first base line. So now to bring up big Cole Zawowski from that left side. Fond du Lac in game number 3 of the 4-game road stretch here in good old Pierre, Michigan. The 4th game will be tomorrow. Same place, same time against the Battle Creek Bombers. A 6:05 Central start time as it brings up Zawowski from the left side with the base runner on first. Here's the pitch. That one grounded sharply. It's going to be past the first baseman's glove, Caleb Henderson. As Zawowski's going to stay put at first. Fentress is going to push over to third as it's finally thrown back into the infield. So we'll see how they rule that one. It'll be a base hit for Cole Zawowski, now his 3rd hit on the night, as that one took a sharp hop over the first baseman's glove, Caleb Henderson. So now runners on the corners, and it brings out Troy Black. Cole Zawowski now 3 for 5 on the night for number 37. Cole Zawowski, who's on a 4-game hit streak. He is 7 of 20 during that span. Now against the Battle Creek Bombers, he's 8 of 19. Runners on the corners, no outs in the top of the 9th. Fond du Lac trying to tack on some insurance runs here as they lead 3-0 out, hitting Battle Creek 13-4. It's Troy Black from the right side. Here's the pitch. That fastball looked at for strike number 1 on the outside corner, belt high. So no balls and 1 strike to Troy Black, who was 2 for 2 in his first 2 at-bats, 2 singles, grounded into second in the 5th, and then grounded into a 1-4-3 putout in the 7th. Here's the pitch. That one gets away from Osborne. Fentress is going to come in easily to score. Zawowski will stay at second. They're going to rule that one a wild pitch. As Zawowski's going to get over to second. Fentress is going to come in to score. Now Fond du Lac leads 4-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. As that one will go down as a ball, as it'll be a 1-1 count to Troy Black. Here the time reads 9:51 Eastern Standard Time in Michigan. It's a 1-1 count now to Troy Black. As Black will step out and call time from the right side. Steps back in from the right side, waves the all-black barrel, wiggles it high above his head. Here's the 1-1. That one fouled off back into the backstop. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Troy Black with a runner on second here in the top of the 9th frame. Fond du Lac leads 4-0 with no outs as they pick up their first run against Battle Creek in the 9th inning this season. As Fentress scored on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-2. That one taken way upstairs on the inside corner, dropped by Osborne. So the count will push back level at 2. To number 8, Troy Black, who now has hits in 5 of his last 7 games. He has 4 hits now against the Bombers and 13 at-bats. Here's the 2-2 offering. That one, big swing and a miss there from Black. So Black will go down swinging on the heater from Noah Reed for out number 1, and it'll bring up Mitch Bowe from the left side. Well, Fond du Lac has been on the road now for this, their 3rd straight game. It'll be 4 tomorrow against the Bombers, then back at home Wednesday, a 5:05 start time against Kenosha. On July 4th, it's bang for your buck on Wednesday night as it's $1 beer, soda, and hot dogs. Here comes the pitch. Fastball taken for strike 1 on the inside corner, knee high. Tickets are still on sale for that one. Call 920-907-9833 or visit the box office directly at Hare Baker Field, located on the campus of Marian University, 980 East Division Street. Here comes the 0-1. That one, big swing and a miss from Bowe on the fastball inside. So Noah Reed quickly up on strikes here to Bowe with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Fond du Lac leads 4-0. Zawowski stands over there on second. So it was back-to-back singles to lead things off in the 9th, one from Keambu Fentress, the next from Zawowski. The next pitch is swung on and missed from Mitch Bowe. So Bowe will drop to 2 for 5 on the night. It's 2 outs now in the top of the 9th. As Chris Ayers will look for his first hit of the evening. So Fond du Lac 11 hits on the evening. They have reached double digits now for back-to-back games. They had 11 yesterday in that 8-5 loss over Kalamazoo. Here's the pitch to Ayers. That one looked at for ball one as it misses low and in. The fastball. So it's a 1-0 count. Now to Chris Ayers. With 2 outs and a runner. Now on second. Ayers is 0 for 4 so far tonight. Reed out of the stretch. The pitch. That one looked at for strike one. This time is in and just above the knees. So it's a 1-1 count. So now for Fond du Lac with those 11 hits. Well, it's 4 out of the last 5 games now that they've reached double digits in hits for the Dock Spiders. Here's the 1-1. That one way low and inside the fastball. Taken for ball 2. So Reed will lean back. He'll get the sign from Osborne. It's a 2-1 count, 2 outs. The pitch. That one, check swing there from Ayers on the fastball. They'll look down the third base umpire, and Alex Sanchez will signal yes, he came around. So the count pushes even at 2. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Fond du Lac leads 4-0. 1 base runner on for Chris Ayers. Noah Reed trying to look for his 3rd straight strikeout. Here's the pitch. That one, it clips the elbow of Chris Ayers, who's going to advance to first on a hit by a pitch. So it's the first time tonight that a Dock Spider has been hit by a pitch. Chris Ayers will take his free bag to first. And now it's the 3rd time tonight that we've seen a player hit by a pitch. Caleb Henderson was hit by one in the 2nd, and Will Baker was hit by one in the 5th. So base runners will be on 1st and 2nd for Andrew Bullock with 2 outs. Bullock is 1 for 3 so far tonight with a walk and 2 runs scored. As he'll step in from that left side. 6'2", 255 pounds. Swings the all-black bat. Trying to extend the inning here. Here's the pitch. That one fouled back into the backstop to the left of home plate. So no balls and 1 strike to Andrew Bullock, who has runners on 1st and 2nd. Bullock is on a 6-game hit streak now after the single in the 2nd inning. He flew out to center in the 3rd, was walked in the 6th, and struck out in the 8th. It's an 0-1 count. The pitch. That one, fastball way upstairs on the outside corner, will go down as ball number 1 as the count evens back at 1 ball. And 1 strike, 2 outs. Base runners on 1st and 2nd for Fond du Lac. Here where they lead 4-0, trying to pick up their 20th win of the season. The offering. That one swung on hard into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Holding at 3rd is going to be Cole Zabowski. So Andrew Bullock gets his 2nd hit of the evening. Pushing over to 2nd is going to be Chris Ayers, and Zabowski will push to 3rd. So it's a 2-out single from the big man, Andrew Bullock, as the bases will be loaded for Braden Stutzman, who was 0 for 2 in his first at-bat. Had a single in the 6th, as well as the ace. We'll see what Braden Stutzman can do. He's just batting he's 0 for 2 with the bases loaded. We'll see what he can do here. Braden Stutzman will stand from the left side. Fond du Lac trying to get to 20 wins here on July 2nd in the 35th game of the season. The Dock Spiders last year in the first half of the season, well, they went just 16-20. They're trying to flip those totals around. Here's the first pitch to Stutzman. Big swing and a miss on the fastball as it's an 0-1 count. Now to Braden Stutzman with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Reed gets the sign, sets below the letters, and deals. Breaking ball looked at for strike number 2 on the inside corner above the knees. So it's an 0-2 count to Stutzman. Bases loaded, 2 outs. In the top of the ninth, Fond du Lac leads 4-0. Reed sets in the mitt, just at the letters, and throws. That one, big swing and a miss there from Stutzman. So Reed will end the inning on a strikeout. Fond du Lac picks up no runs. They grab 3 hits, no Battle Creek errors, and the Dock Spiders leave 3 aboard. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth where Fond du Lac will look to close it out. They lead 4-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had
$100 on pump 4?
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well. And made right while you wait at 506 Main Street inside Cornelius Monpa BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the ninth inning where Fond du Lac will look to close out the game. They lead 4-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. And it's Michael Hope on the mound in his third inning of work. As it'll bring up Will Baker, Alec Cargan, and Caleb Henderson. It's Baker from the right side. Here's the first pitch. That one swung on and fouled off to the right of home plate, up and into the stand. So it'll be an 0-1 count to Will Baker. Fond du Lac leads here 4-0 in the bottom of the ninth inning. They're going to look for their 20th win of the season. Two other teams with 20-plus wins in the Northwoods League South Division. Kalamazoo 24-11, and Madison Mallards 26-8. Here comes the 0-1. That fastball looked at for a strike on the outer edge, knee high. So Hope quickly up on strikes here now to Will Baker, who for Will Baker, he's 0 for 3 so far tonight. Grounded into first in the first inning, reached on an error in the third, was walked in the fifth, and struck out in the seventh. Hope sets above the letters. Kicks and fires. That one just got a piece on that one as it's fouled back into the backstop. So we'll reset and do it again to Will Baker. Fond du Lac 19-14 on the season. They're trying to pick up their 7th win on the road. Just 6-9 on the road. 13-5 at Hare Baker Field in Fond du Lac. Here's the 0-2 from Hope. That one taken as it runs low. Fastball for ball one on the outside corner. So it'll be a 1-2 count now to Will Baker. Number 6 for the Battle Creek Bombers. He has hits in 7 out of his last 8 games. He's hitless so far tonight, so he'll try to change that here. Battle Creek just 4 hits on the evening. It's a 1-2 count. Hope kicks and deals. That one, a big swing and a miss. Stutzman drops the strike. Now I'll throw down at first, and it's in time, so it'll go down as a strikeout as Hope sees one and strikes out Will Baker. So Fond du Lac now 2 outs away from the win here, as we'll see Alec Cargan up at the dish, the designated hitter, who's 0 for Alec Cargan tonight for Battle Creek. Well, he hasn't had a hit so far. He's 0 for 3. He did reach on base twice. Once. Twice he's reached. He reached on an error in the third and reached on a walk in the fifth. Cargan from the left side. Hope kicks and deals. That one pop fly into the infield as Hope will be underneath this one for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, who are now 1 out away from the win here at C.O. Brown Stadium. Will be their first win of the season at C.O. Brown Stadium. Fond du Lac 2-2 against Battle Creek this season, but all 4 games have been in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. So we'll see if Caleb Henderson can keep things alive here for Battle Creek, who trails 4-0 in the bottom of the ninth inning, 2 outs. Henderson will bat from the right side. Henderson is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout so far tonight. The way open stance from the right side. Hope kicks and throws. That one looked at for a strike on the outside corner, knee high. No balls and 1 strike to Caleb Henderson. He's reached on base 3 times tonight, but he's 0 for 2. It's a 0-1 count, 2 outs, no one on in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the pitch. That one spikes the dirt on the outside corner. Will go down as ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Caleb Henderson out of New Mexico State. Wears number 19 here for the Battle Creek Bombers, trying to keep his hit streak alive and put it into double digits. The 1-1 count. That one, big swing and a miss there on a breaking ball, down and away. So the Dock Spiders 1 strike away from the victory here. We'll see what Hope decides to go with. It's a 1-2 count, 2 outs. In the bottom of the ninth, Fond du Lac leads 4-0. No base runners on for the Bombers. Henderson taps home plate, now raises the all-black barrel high above his head. Hope steps off the rubber and throws that one. A bloop shot into right center field. Prentice over and right, rushing after this one and makes the grab just at bicep level. Fond du Lac picks up the 4-0 win over the Battle Creek Bombers. The bats were hot, 14 hits, and the balls from the mound were on fire. Just 4 hits for the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll come back with more on the Dock Spiders post-game show. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well, and made right while you wait at 506 Main Street inside Corneli's Mon Pa BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Beat the heat and humidity this summer with a Bryant AC and Perfect Humidity System from our AirTech heating team. With the right cooling products from Fond du Lac and Rippon's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, you can experience superior comfort all summer long.
From installation to service and maintenance, we provide whatever it takes solutions for almost every budget. For whole home comfort in Fond du Lac, call 924-6742, and for our Ripon office, dial 239-4307.
You can also find us on Facebook and the web at airtech911.com.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pick up or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
And welcome into the Dock Spiders post-game show. The Fond du Lac Dock Spiders pick up the 4-0 win over the Battle Creek Bombers. It's the second shutout of the year for Fond du Lac. The third shutout of the year. They shut out Green Bay back on June 16th as well as June 17th. So Fond du Lac with the 4-0 win over the Battle Creek Bombers. 14 hits for Fond du Lac, just 4 for Battle Creek. 3 errors for the Dock Spiders, just one for Battle Creek. Ben Probst will get the win. Michael Hope will get the save for the Dock Spiders, and Walter Talcott will get the loss for the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll run you through the scoring plays here in the second inning. It was an RBI single from Jacob Adams, which would send home Andrew Bullock, and then Tyler Wardwell would score later on the fly out to left field. And then in the sixth inning for Fond du Lac, well, Andrew Bullock would pick up his second run of the ball game. It was an RBI single to Tyler Wardwell. Keamu Fentress would also score in the ball game in the ninth inning for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's a 4-0 win over the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll come back. We'll take a look around the Northwoods League South Division. We'll award tonight's player of the game, and then we'll get you on your way. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ.
Your fried chicken values were safe. Taco Bell's Naked Chicken Chalupa is back with a vengeance. This time it's joined by a new, spicy, wilder version, a.k.a. the Hot Daddy-O, a.k.a. the Flaming Phoenix, a.k.a. Saucy Shelly. So if Taco Bell offers you a hit of the new wild Naked Chicken Chalupa, a.k.a. the Spicy Chicky Choop Choop, say there's nothing boss about spicy sauce.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have and not Taco Bell. For a limited time at participating locations.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
And welcome back into the Dock Spiders postgame show. Fond du Lac picks up the 4-0 win over the Battle Creek Bombers. Let's take a look at the Northwoods League South Division scoreboard from out of town. The Lakeshore Chinooks come out on top of the Kenosha Kingfish. A score of 5-4 from Capco Park in Mequon, Wisconsin. The Madison Mallards lead the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters 4-1 in the top of the seventh from Witter Field in Wisconsin Rapids. Kalamazoo with another victory, 7-3 over the Rockford Rivets from Kalamazoo. And the Wisconsin Woodchucks have a 4-run lead, 6-2 over the Green Bay Bullfrogs in the bottom of the seventh inning in Green Bay from Joannes Stadium in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Let's look at tonight's player of the game for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Well, my vote is I'm going to give it out to the bullpen for Fond du Lac. Ben Probst, who gets the win on the night, and Mike Hope gets the save. A combined 4 2/3 innings pitched. They just allowed 2 hits, and they dish out 6 strikeouts on 17 batters. So it's Ben Probst and Michael Hope, the players of the game tonight for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. That'll about do it here from Battle Creek, Michigan. A 4-0 win for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders over the Battle Creek Bombers. For myself, Cam McGuire, we will see you tomorrow night, the same place, the same two teams, a 6:05 Central Standard Time. Start time to that one. Thank you so much for listening tonight, and so long, and have a great rest of your evening.